Hi, Pixies. I just wanted to come in and let you guys know that this video will be talking about depression and anxiety in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. So if that is something that you guys don't want to hear, or if that's triggering for you, I kindly invite you to skip this video and you guys can come back for the next one. And I'll also have my previous video linked in the cards for you guys above if you want to just hang out there, and we will get back to our regularly scheduled program on Wisteria after this video. So officially welcome everyone to the channel. My name is Minxie, and I have been brought into this beautiful collaboration with so many other wonderful creators who want to bring a little bit of awareness to Mental Health Awareness Month. And we decided to do a really cute item swap, and we each picked an item for everyone participating in this collab. And it has just been the cutest thing ever. And we had to do a build that made us happy. Just whatever made us happy. Super simple. And the first thing I thought of was spiral ponds. Come on. I am the spiral pond queen. I love it so much. And the lovely Miss Classy Cozy Gamer gave me an acoustic guitar to build with. And I've never actually used an acoustic guitar in a build before, but it's so cute. I turned it pink. It's so cute. So we are just going to go ahead and hop in to the build. I hope you guys enjoy while I tell you guys a little bit about my depression story. Honestly, guys, I am scared to even talk a little bit about this. I'm not going to give you guys all the gory details, obviously, so I'll keep it as abridged as possible. But recently, like as in maybe 2 or 3 months ago, I was diagnosed by a psychologist. Is it a psychologist? Yes, by a psychologist, with persistent depressive disorder. And it sounds super like, oh my gosh, but it's really not. It just means that I've been depressed for a period of over 2 years. And that is very true. I noticed that I was feeling down a lot and like walking around with like this gray rain cloud over my head. Like I noticed it really like right after I got out of college in 2017. So that is a long time ago, right? And basically, yeah, like I said, it was just like I was walking in like a funk all the time. And I thought that was normal. And not to say that depression isn't like normal per se, but it really isn't normal to be sad all the time, right? But a lot of people who walk around with depression, you won't even know. We kind of just build a wall around ourselves. It's a really isolating experience. You stop doing things that you love. You stop hanging out with people you love. I remember just sitting in my room all the time and just crying all the time. And I just didn't understand why, because I finished college. I got my bachelor's degree in creative writing. That's what I wanted to do. Well, really, that's what my parents wanted me to do. They really wanted me to go to college. And I went to college to make my parents happy. I actually had no desire to have a higher education. I don't think I had a desire to do much of anything. And, you know, now that I'm looking back on it, like, yeah, I was probably depressed a lot longer than I realized. But the moment that it clicked for me that something was wrong wasn't even because like I was like in such a dark place that I wanted to do something. It was more of my little brother basically kicked open my bedroom door and stared at me and was like, "Are you okay?" And I went, "Yeah, I'm fine," because that's what I always said when someone asked me if I was okay. I would just say, "Yeah, I'm fine." And my brother gave me this look. And if you have siblings that you're close to, like they're basically like built-in best friends, and they know when something's wrong. And he knew something was wrong. And he looked at me and said, "No, are you okay?" And it's like the floodgates opened. And I was sobbing and crying, and I just did not know what was wrong with me. But I did feel better after I got it all out. My brother sat with me for a while. Both of my brothers came in the room. You know, honestly, my brothers treat me like a freaking princess, and I am so lucky to have them. Like, they went and got me snacks, and they just made sure that I was eating and all that stuff. And, I went about life and reconnected with my friends and just kept pushing on. But I literally can't tell you guys a single thing about what happened during that time of my life. I have virtually no memory of it. Like, my brain just kind of logged it away. And I was walking around in this fog. Like, I feel like I was watching someone else live my life. And still that little gray cloud over my head all the time. All the freaking time, you guys. And it wasn't until, what was it? 2020, during the pandemic, but I like to call it the Panasonic, when things kind of got the ball rolling with chaos, and not the good kind, okay? Unfortunately, 2020 was the year that my parents' marriage started to fall apart. And while I won't get into details about that, it was bad, y'all. And it did not help. I was having panic attacks every single day, just hearing the yelling and the shouting. And I had a really good friend who you guys have heard chit chat on streams when I used to stream. You guys even nicknamed him Fart Man at one point. He opened his home up to me and was just like, just come hang out with me, because I was calling him. I didn't know what to do. It was just so much noise in my head and in my life. I just had to get away. And I thought that moving in with him would make all that noise stop, but it didn't. Now, there wasn't outside noise. It was just inside noise. And that year sucked, you guys. It sucked so much. But I don't even know how I got through that, with my friends being there and comforting me. Still didn't think to go see a therapist. I don't think I was ready. And then, in 2021, I found Animal Crossing, and I found the amazing, amazing community surrounding Animal Crossing. And I have said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Animal Crossing and this community saved my life. It felt like I was drowning at some points, but I'm trying not to get emotional. But the most beautiful, amazing people, I don't know, I feel like I walked into something I don't think I was truly prepared for. I wasn't prepared to meet people that understood what I was feeling, that deal with chronic pain like I deal with, who have disabilities and who are neurospicy and have a chaotic home life. And it was the first time in a long time that I felt understood. Like, I knew I was being heard, but I feel like you can hear someone and not understand. And I felt understood. And that is when things started to turn around for me. Now, fast forward to 2025, I end up going to an OBGYN appointment and just mentioned to my OBGYN that I was feeling sad. And yeah. I told my OBGYN that I was feeling sad, and she tossed me to a social worker, right? And the social worker's like, okay, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send you to this place, and we're going to go get you some therapy. And that has been my life from maybe January-ish, February-ish till now. And I say all that to say that even though my story isn't like a fireworks display of drama, my depression, my story, it's still my story. And I needed to say it. And just because you feel like no one is there or no one is listening doesn't mean that you don't deserve to share your story either. And I am so very grateful to be a part of this community and to be with you guys the way that I am. I love you guys so much, and I am so grateful for everything. And I mean everything that you guys have done for me. Even though I'm not a huge creator, I feel like I already have like 1 million subbies because of you guys. And I just want you guys to remember that what's going on in your head, those negative voices, they're lying to you, because you are valid, you are loved, and someone out there is willing to hear you. I hear you, and I'm happy you're here.